Good afternoon, everybody. Today is February 9, 2020. Today our lecture is Chapter 2, Manual Abhidhamma, Chapter 2, Manifestos. Today lecture is the particular manifestos we will study. So before studying the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, say Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So, to understand our mind is working with the consciousness and the manifestos together. So we need to study the manifesto as well. It's not enough understanding about the consciousness. In chapter 1, consciousness we learned already, and so we continue to learn the chapter 2. So last week we already learned the universal manifesto, 7 kind of universal manifesto. So these manifestos are always working with all kind of consciousness, ordinary mind or the mundane consciousness or supra-mundane consciousness, whatever. So today we learn the next group. The next group is particular manifesto. In Pali is a pakenaka. Chesasika. Yeah, pakenaka meaning is a particular. Particular meaning is they working with some kind of consciousness, not all the meaning. So we will continue this one. Okay. Oh, computers were closed. Why? Sorry. Oh my. All the time. Yeah. Okay. So this today lecture is a particular manifesto. So particular manifesto, there are 6 kind of particular manifestos we have to learn. So in Pali, particular manifesto is pakenaka. In Pali, pakenaka mean particular. Particular mean these manifestos are working with some kind of consciousness. Not all kind of consciousness. I already told you. So in Manual Abhidhamma and Pali, the pakenaka is a vitako, vicharo, dimako, viriyan, piti, chando, chadi, cha ime, chitsasika, pakenaka nama. Eva mete, chitsasika, anya samanati, veritaba. So that meaning is this group of the manifesta has two names. Two names, Pakainaka or Inyasamana. Yeah, we can call them. We can call them Pakainaka, Chisasika, or we can call another name in Pali, Inyasamana Chisasika. So that's why here Pali mentioned like this. Ewa mete Chisasika. These manifestas are also called Inyasamanati. Inyasamanati meaning is common to each other, common to other manifesta. Viridabha meaning should be known. Viridabha should be known like this. So I mean it's a two name. There are two names. Pakainaka. Pakainaka means particular. Pakainaka particular manifesta or Inyasamana common to other manifesta. Inyasamana. So they have the two names. Okay. So sometimes we call Pakainaka, sometimes we call Inyasamana. But Inyasamana is more wider name because Inyasamana is common to universal manifesta. Also we call Inyasamana. So common to other means that they can associate with different kind of consciousness. But universal manifesta associate all kind of consciousness. Particular manifesta only some kind of consciousness, not all. So the different, little different. Yeah. So universal manifesta, chitta, sabba chitta, sadharana. Chittasika, all. Working with all kind of consciousness. But today, these manifestas, this kind of Pakainaka, particular manifestas, working with some kind of consciousness, not all. Not all. So we will see later which kind of consciousness they associate, which kind of consciousness they cannot associate. So I mean, when we study these manifestas, is a little bit difficult because we need to look at which one is associated or which one is not associated. We need to know. So more we need to learn about these manifesta. Okay. Anyway, so there are six kind of manifesta. Vidyago in Pali. Vidyago means the English translation initial application. Initial means fast. I mean fast. Vichara is a sustained application, isn't it? Sustained application, English translation. Dimoko is a we say decision. And Virya is a effort. Virya very popular. Effort. Piti is ceased or joy. Piti. Chando is a wish. So cha means six. Cha means six in Pali. Ime Chittasika. Ime means these. Chittasika means manifesta. So these manifesta. Pakainaka nama. Yeah. Nama means call. Pakainaka. Yeah. They are called Pakainaka. And another name, Ewa Mede Chittasika. These manifesta also we can call then as a Inyasamana. Inyasamanati Viridabha. Viridabha means should be known. Viridabha should be known. So this is a Pali in the manual of Abhidhamma mentioned these group of manifestors. So in English translation is a particular manifestor. Number one, initial obligation. Number two, sustained application. Number three, decision. Number four, effort. Number five, try. And number six, which. So these six manifestors are particular, we call particular manifestors. This special name for them. But common name with the other manifestor, they can call Inya Samana. So Inya Samana is more wide. Inya Samana, when we say Inya Samana, Chitasika, so including universal manifestor and particular manifestor. So sometimes we say Inya Samana, Chitasika, so all this is together, universal manifestor plus particular manifestor. Sabachita, Satarana Chisika, and Pakinaka Chisika, we can call another name is Inyasamana. So that's why these 13 manifesta, 7 universal manifesta, 6 particular manifesta, together 13. These 13 manifestas should be understood as a Inyasamana, common to others. Okay, common to others, yeah. So universal manifesta are very easy to understand. They are working, always working with all kind of consciousness. No need to investigate. But these manifesta, particular manifesta is not like that. Some they are working with some consciousness. They are not working with some consciousness. So we need to study more detail. Which one is they are working? Which one is they are not working? So we need more investigating. Okay, so the number one is Vitaka, isn't it? Vitaka initial application. Vitaka Pali is just mentioned think. Vitaka means thinking. Yeah. In English translation, thinking not, but thinking is various kind of thinking. We say, I'm thinking something. There's a deep thinking about blah blah blah. We say like this. So when we think something, the Vitaka is working with our consciousness. So thinking consciousness is many kind. Many kind, maybe think sphere consciousness, Kamavachara Chitta, or maybe Rupavachara Chitta, or maybe Arupavachara Chitta. Kamavachara Chitta is in our daily life. We're thinking something, or thinking about the food, dinner, what kind of food. I want to eat this evening. Something like thinking. That kind of thinking is Vitaka working with the sing sphere consciousness, Kamavachara Chitta. Yeah. Because Kamavachara Chitta is just awareness of the object. Actually, Kamavachara Chitta has not power to think something. We say, I'm thinking. We say, but my consciousness has no power to think something. Actually, we say thinking meaning is our mind, our consciousness at the time working with the Vitaka. That's what I'm thinking. That's why we think, oh, I can think about that. Like this. So that's why sometimes the problem is thinking many things at night. We cannot sleep because of the Vitaka's influence our mind, thinking something again and again and again and again and again. So we cannot sleep at the time. So that's why thinking is not consciousness or consciousness. We need consciousness, but actually thinking is with Vitaka. Without Vitaka, we have no thinking like this. So here Vitaka translate is to think something. Yeah. So ability of thinking is very concerned with the Vitaka. Without Vitaka, we cannot think something. We have no ability to think something. But we think, oh, I have ability to think something like this because of the Vitaka. Not our own ability. Without Vitaka, we cannot think about it. Think about something. So we should understand like this. My consciousness, just only awareness on an object, is not the other. Feeling is the Vedana has a feeling. Vedana working with the mind. That's why we think, oh, I feel something. I feel sad. I feel so happy or something. We mention like this. In our daily life, we mention like this. That meaning is our mind has a feeling. Our mind can feel something, but actually, mind just awareness of an object, no feeling. Feeling is working with the Vedana, the universal manifest Vedana, experience the object. That's why we feel something like this. Today we take also. So that's why when we practice meditation, very beginner practice meditation. Meditation object is very difficult to focus because at the time we take is not very low energy, very low power. That's why it's not good the focus on the meditation object. Mind wandering a lot, trouble, yeah, a lot. So that's mean we take working with other different objects. That's why our minds not only focus on meditation object, two different, many different object thinking. So anyway, I want to say Vitaka is very important manifestors. In our daily life, we have a lot of thinking before doing something, before talking something. Yeah, we have a lot. Yeah. So the Vitaka is very important manifestors for in our daily life. I mean, but for the more higher the form sphere consciousness or formless sphere consciousness, sometimes we don't need Vitaka because at that time we practice meditation again and again. So the energy of the power of the concentration and mindfulness more and more powerful. At that time we don't need Vitaka. Yeah. But just in our daily life, thinking something we need Vitaka. Without Vitaka, we cannot think about something. So very, very important. So Vitaka is a thinking. So it is difficult to suggest a suitable meaning for the Pali word Vitaka. Thinking translation in English, but thinking many different meaning. I mean, thinking something meaning is thinking many object. Which object we think? The visible object. About the visible object, we thinking about the visible object, or we thinking about the sound, or we thinking about the smell, or we thinking about the taste, or many, isn't it? Yeah, maybe we're thinking about the childhood days. We have an experience. So maybe sometime we thinking about and 20 years later, 20 years before, later. Yeah, we can think about again what happened at the time. So at the time, the Vitaka is working with our mind. So many different meaning, thinking many different meaning. Different meaning is in Abhidhamma and Sutta, the Buddha mentioned, little bit different. Abhidhamma view and Sutta view, little bit different. Yeah. So here I would like to compare with in the Sutta Pitaka. In the Sutta Pitaka, the Vitaka has been employed in the sense of notion or idea or thought or reasoning. Yeah. We say like this. In Sutta Pitaka, no Abhidhamma. In the Sutta Pitaka, yeah. So the Vitaka, we can mention sometime, or I know, I have an idea, I have a different thought, I have a different reason, something we mention in our daily life, isn't it? Many different kind of words. But these are Vitaka. We see, yeah. So many extra, etc. Many we mention in different way. But in the Abhidhamma Pitaka are more specific technical things. So lifting of the concomitant meaning is associated manifest with the Vitaka. Vitaka is cannot work only one. Vitaka with other different manifestors working. So at that time, Vitaka is lifting the other manifestor through the object. This meaning we call in Pali Abhiniropana. Abhiniropana. So Abhiniropana lifting the other manifestor and consciousness to the object is we call the characteristic of Vitaka. Yeah, characteristic of the Vitaka. So the Buddha give the example. Here the example is someone want to see the king. Someone, but that person is not familiar with the king. He live in village, so he's not familiar with the king. So very difficult to see the king for him. So he want to go to the palace and then to see the king. He cannot do directly. He need the help of the other who are very familiar with the king, isn't it? So like this. Yeah. Like this. So the Vidaka is like this. Vidaka is consciousness ascend to the object depending on the Vidaka. Our consciousness, for example, meditation, when we practice meditation, so our consciousness need to focus on meditation object, isn't it? But for beginner, very difficult because of the consciousness wandering various kind of object, non-stop, one after another, non-stop. So when we try to focus on only one meditation object, it's not easy like a villager. Our mind is like a villager. Object is the meditation object is like the king. Our mind like a villager. Villager want to see the king, the the object of the meditation, but it's not very easy, isn't it? Not easy. At that time, we need the help of the Vitaka. The Vitaka look like the person who are very familiar, the favorite person of the king. So he can see the king at any time as he like this. So Vitaka also, without the help of the Vitaka, our mind cannot go to the meditation object easily. That meaning we cannot focus on the meditation object. Yeah. That's why I'm breathing in and out. We trying to focus here, breathing in and out, but mind goes somewhere. At that time, very difficult. So some meditator they mention, I think before practice meditation, I think meditator sitting in the temple, they are very easy to practice meditation, I think. But when I practice meditation, very difficult. Mind go to many different objects. So one object never stay. So you think, this very difficult meditation, but just not sitting. he say like this. That meaning is we need Vitaka. Yeah. Our mind need Vitaka. Without Hatha Vitaka, our mind cannot easily go to the meditation object. I mean, for the beginner, when you practice again and again, and you have enough concentration power and mindfulness power, at the time, Vitaka, no need Vitaka. We can, because we're familiar with the king already, so no need to have the other like this. Yeah, so that's why the Atasalini is kind of the commentary of the Abhidhamma. One commentary book name is Atasalini. Yeah. So in Atasalini, the commentary of the Abhidhamma, page number 114, mentioned like this. Vitaka is look like the king's favorite friend. The king is like a meditation object. Our mind is like a village. So mention like this. Give the example. Yeah. So Vitaka may be defined as application of the first or initial application of the concomitant. Concomitant meaning the other mental factors on the object. So maybe you're thinking about how about the manasikara when we already learned previous lecture. Universal, the last or the universal mental factor is manasikara, isn't it? Manasikara is directing the mind to the object. So what's the difference? The initial obligation Vitaka make an initial application of the mind to the object, and Manasikara directing the mind to the object. What is the difference? So the commentary explain, boat. There's a boat, three person is a rolling the boat. So the first person is sitting in the front, the second person sitting in the middle, the third person sitting in the last. So three person rolling, but they're rolling the boat, but they have a different function. The last person just not just rolling. He need steer the boat, right turn or left turn or straight forward, or it's depend on him, isn't it? So like the Manasikara is like this. Manasikara is like the person who's sitting in the last place. Vitaka is in the middle. Middle person is he need rolling, keep on rolling. Keep on rolling means approach to the destination, isn't it? So destination means our object. So the example we can compare our object, meditation object is just our destination. Both is like our mind. Both like our mind. So Manasikara is working with the mind, who the rolling the person who on the last place. Vitaka is in the middle. So initial obligation, his function, Vitaka function, function of the Vitaka, initial obligation means just rolling to the object. Object means a destination. And what about the first plate, who sit in the first plate of the boat? That person is like Chidana, pollution. Chidana, the motivation of pollution, Chidana. Yeah. So the example, the Buddha gave the example like this. Their main aim is to go into the destination, but they have a little bit different, the function. The first person need to take the, goal, and take the destination first. So the Chetana is Karma, we call it. That's why. Yeah, Chetana is like a leader first. Yeah, middle is Vitaka is middle. Vitaka supporting, strongly supporting to them. But without the other two, Manasikara, without Manasikara, we cannot go direct to the object or destination. So very, very easy to understand, I think. Very good example. Yeah. Without that example, we confuse. What is what is different the Vitaka and Manasikara and Chetana? Huh? Yeah. Little bit confused. But that example is very, very obvious to understand. Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, that's why the Buddha is very good. Huh? Yeah, the best example. Yeah. So okay. So right now we take us in the middle, rolling to approach to the object. So that's why we need to understand. 3, we already learned Manasikara and Chetana, and then right now we take a compare like this. So you can imagine how important they are. How important. When we practice meditation, without that, It's not possible, isn't it? Very important. D3s are working. For beginner, but when we practice more again and again, so we have enough power, concentration, and mindfulness. At the time, we don't need the help of the vitaka. Automatically, our mind go to the object. Automatically meaning is a very powerful concentration, very powerful mindfulness. Yeah.
In jhana state.
Yeah, in jhana state. Yeah. Like jhana state means the concentration levels. So we have three kind of levels, isn't it? Momentary concentration and assess concentration and absorption concentration in English, but in Pali is Kanika Samadhi, Upachara Samadhi, Appana Samadhi. Yeah, so three kind concentration without learning the Abhidhamma. We don't know concentration. Very simple, but in detail, concentration is a three-step. Hmm. Momentary meaning is Kanika Samadhi. Kana meaning is momentary. Moment. Hmm? Moment by moment, we have a concentration. That concentration we call Kanika Samadhi in Pali. And another step, more powerful, that step is assess concentration in English. Pali is Upachara Samadhi. Yeah. Upachara means very close to the highest level. Yeah. But not yet highest level, but very close to highest power concentration. The last one is the highest one. The last one is Appana Samadhi, isn't it? Appana Samadhi is absorption. Our mind easily absorb the object at the time. So at the time, we can neglect any other thing. Sometimes very, very small, the sound is great, disturbance for practice meditation. But when we have a very strong power concentration, that sound is nothing. And also we have a very painful when we practice meditation, painful, very pain, very, very severe pain. But at the time, very strong concentration power, we, that pain is nothing. Yeah, like this. So the Buddha, I mentioned the Buddha one day, the Buddha, absorption, the Appana Samadhi, in the middle, the Padapi. Padapi means the very big plant fee, planting fee. So practice meditation, the thunderstorm, very loudly. So that time, the walking not very far, walking in the field, the corn and the person died because of thunderstorm. But Buddha didn't know because of deep concentration, very, very deep, strong absorption concentration. So we call Appana Samadhi here. So Appana Samadhi is like that. The concentration, very, very powerful concentration. We don't need vitaka. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Okay. So normally we need vitaka. If we don't have enough power concentration, yeah. The power concentration is not all the time same. Sometimes higher, sometimes lower. Fluctuation. Sometimes very good concentration. Sometimes no, not good. So yeah, fluctuation, changing. So very low concentration, we need have all the Vitaka. Okay. Okay, so go to the next one. We go to the next one is distinguishing these two Chisatika clearly understood. So the different value are attached to the Vitaka when we use in a different connection with the other manifestors. Yeah. So, for example, we take thinking about the unwholesome thing, evil, and thinking about the good thing, different. Thinking is thinking, but we take working with the other manifestors, unwholesome manifestor, wholesome manifestor. So it's depend on that. We take sometimes evil. We take sometimes become evil. We take sometimes become good. Like this. We need to understand. So different connection. Yeah, it's dependent. We use a Vitaka. So in the ordinary particular mechanical manifestor is simply called Vitaka. That just simply, just ordinary name. But when we practice meditation, so meditation is very developed and cultivate very began powerful. So at that time, we take a change in the jhana state. Jhana feta. We call jhana feta. At that time, we take a walking with the mind. But that Vitaka is not just only Vitaka, it's a jhana feta, we call. So jhana feta meaning is Vitaka walking with the Ekagata. We already learned. 7 universal manifesta. Ekagata is one of them. Ekagata is a concentration, isn't it? So that concentration, I already told you, 3 steps. Momentary concentration, the access concentration, and absorption concentration. So jhana feta means concentration ekagata is absorption state. We need to understand. So at the time, Vitaka is working with absorption concentration. Apana. Yeah. So that's why we call that Vitaka is a jhana feta. Jhana feta. Janinga. We call Janinga. So that's why one of the condition in 24 universal condition, the Buddha said in Patthana, we take the jhana pachayo. The jhana pachayo, the janinga, ni jhana samyudagana dhammana, dan samudhana nancha rubana, jhana pachena pachayo. So that is special case. Special case means jhana, when you use a jhana, the concentration level is absorption level, not a momentary level, not access level. We need to understand like this. So concentration is three steps. Okay, momentary level, access level, and absorption level. Absorption level is the highest one. Access level is the middle one, and the momentary level is the lowest one. But we need momentary level first. And then we develop little by little. other step. So anyway, so at that time we use Appana Samadhi in Pali. Yeah, the highest one. We always use Appana Samadhi. Yeah. The highest concentration power in Pali is the Appana Samadhi. So at that time, mind is very, steady, fixed on the object. Mind never move. When we put the object on meditation object, mind never move to the other different one. Very steady, very stable. So at the time, mind, the most stable mind is, jhana, very, very highest jhana, apana. Yeah, absorption level in English. We say like this. But ordinary Pitaka is just simply through the mind on the surface of the object. That meaning is not deep. Not deep. For example, when we see the object, so the eye consciousness working with the Vitaka. Okay? Just we see in something. When we see in something. But when you practice meditation, you see something, but at the time different. Vitaka is different. So two different situations. Without practice meditation, you see something, you hear something. So it's the eye consciousness, ear consciousness working with the Vitaka. When we practice meditation, when we hear something, we practice hearing at the time. Vitaka is also working with our mind, but different. We need to understand. So that's why the Buddha gave the example. The villager who visit to the king palace for the first time, he need the other to introduce the king. But after many times visiting to the palace, no need. Like this, huh? Like this. So we understand like this, very important to understand about the Vitaka. Okay, so for his subsequent visits, no need introduction, and it's necessary to go to the palace. Okay, so Vitaka is present in the supramundane part consciousness, isn't it? So Vitaka associated with the mundane consciousness, Lokiya Chitta, and supramundane consciousness, Lokuttara Chitta. So among the Lokuttara Chitta, supramundane part consciousness means Lokuttara Magga Chitta, isn't it? So Vitaka is working with the supramundane part consciousness, Lokuttara Magga Chitta, for example, Sotapaddi Magga Chitta, for example. Sotapaddi Magga Chitta working with Sotapaddi Magga Chitta at that time, Vitaka we call in different name. Samma Sankappa. Samma Sankappa, right thought. In the Eightfold Noble Path, yeah. Right understanding, samadhi, right thought. Samma Sankappa, we say like this. So Sankappa means a thought. That's why English translation, right thought. So thought is a right thought, wrong thought we have. But at the time, with working with the supramundane consciousness, Lokuttara Magga Chitta, that thought is very, very right thought, not wrong thought. That's one. That's why we see in the Lokuttara Chitta, Vitaka is working, but we use different name. The Buddha used different name. Samma Sankappa. But Samma Sankappa is Vitaka. Yeah. Because Vitaka is eliminate the wrong thought at the time and apply the mind to the Nibbana. That's why the Sotabati Mekka see the Nibbana at the time. Because Vitaka introduce the Nibbana to the mind and other manifest. So that's why we say in the different name, Samma Sankappa. So Vitaka is used entirely different things, different connection. When we use a connection with the temperament of the individual, temperament individual mean, many people has many different idea, different view, and different thought, and different background, many things, isn't it? So here, temperament meaning is we call in Pali is a charita. Charita. The chapter 9 we learn. Yeah, six different kind of charita, temperament. So it's, for example, a person who who are very interesting in the the sound. So you like that person like all the time then listening the music, isn't it? But some person don't like music, but they like dancing or something like this. So because of the temperament, their behavior is changed. Their behavior is different. So at that time, we just thinking, you thinking this, you thinking that, you just can't make it. That person listening to music all the time. Because we just introduce the music to that person mind. Yeah, like this. So depending on connection, the temperament, what kind of temperament that person. So we just are working with that. So that's why in the temperament, six kind of temperament we call Vitaka Charita, isn't it? Vitaka Charita means one of the discusses temperament. Yeah. So that person is maybe habit. That person habit is Vitaka Charita person. Vitaka Charita person habit is very obvious thinking many than the other. The person, for example, the person something doing, same thing doing, we take a charita person more thinking about that before doing. But the other person, not we take a charita, not different temperament you have, maybe not thinking like this. So more charita person, no thinking, doing carelessly or something like this. Huh? But we take a charita person thinking before doing thinking. So the habit of thinking is a Vitaka Charita. Vitaka temperament. So Vitaka is influence our life. The meaning is Charita meaning is Charita means a temperament. Temperament means the person. The person in during the life. Many person has a different during their life, isn't it? So the temperament influence many persons during their life. What kind they did, isn't it? So the Vitaka is very, very important. Charita temperament is a kind of our long habit, long ago habit. Easily translation is a long ago habit. Yeah, we call temperament. Temperament means that many times we did, and we behave in that way. So that we call temperament in English, and or charita in Pali. Yeah. So Vitaka is very, very important. So when we practice meditation, when we choose the meditation object, Vitaka pausing, we choose a very big meditation object, the pausing not suitable. Very big meditation object, when we look at the object, the Vitaka is thinking, the habit is thinking. So big one, we choose more thinking, wondering a lot. So very difficult to, get the concentration power, isn't it? Yeah, that's why the Buddha choose. If you are Vitaka Charita person, you need to choose smaller one of the meditation object. Very important. Like this, yeah. Okay, so that's why Vitaka is very important in our life. The influence of the life. Sometimes, yeah. Okay, so here I would like to mention the Vitaka initial obligation has four things: lakkhana, characteristic, lakkhana, or function, rasa, or manifestation, pachupatthana, or proximate cause, pradhana. That's very important. How we practice meditation, how we know we have Vitaka thinking or not. We can see Vitaka. Vitaka is cannot see by the naked eye. Just only mind we can see. So what is the characteristic, lakkhana of the Vitaka? Is in Pali is aramane chittasa abhiniropana lakkhana in Pali. Aramane means into the object. Object means a meditation object or the other different kind of object. Chittasa means mind, consciousness. Abhiniropana means directing the mind or mounting the mind onto the object. That is we call the characteristic of Vitaka. That is we call thinking. In our daily life usage is a thinking, isn't it? But the initial obligation in English translation is initial means first time. First time applying to the object. That function, that feature, we saw, this is a Vitaka. Yeah. And then function. What is the function? What is the function of Vitaka? So in Pali is a Ahana Pariyahana Rasa. That meaning is to strike at or thrash the object. Strike. Mine is strike to the object like this because of the Vitaka. Like this object here, mine go to the object like this because of Vitaka. So the function of Vitaka is putting the mind into the object, striking. Like when we young, we playing like this, very mud, very soft, muddy. We putting the wall, so the mud stick on the wall. We playing like this, like this. Our mind stay on the one meditation object because of Vitaka, like this. Yeah. So that's function of the Vitaka. So strike. Ahana Pariyahana. Pariyahana. That's all. Ahana means strike. Ahana Pariyahana means thrash. Thrash means pushing into the object. And then the third column is very important. When we practice meditation in our mind, we understand what is the Vitaka. Yeah. When we practice meditation, we understand, this is a Vitaka. We understand in that way is as a leading of the object into the object, leading of the mind into the object. So at that time, the Vitaka is kind of the leader to introduce the object with the mind. That's why our mind easily go to the meditation object, like a villager and the introduction person to the king. Yeah. So the Pali is Aramane Chitta Sa Anayana Pichupatan. Anayana. Anayana. Not Anayana. Anayana. So when we practice meditation, our mind automatically go to the object. Objects, many objects coming and going. When we practice meditation, at that time, mind, any kind of object coming out, our minds, go that object simultaneously, coming out together simultaneously at the time because of the Vitaka. Because of Vitaka, our mind go to the meditation object easily, no difficulty. So we understand, this is Vitaka is working with our mind. So the manifestation, very obvious understanding in the mind is like this. Okay, and then proximate cause is the object. Without object, Vitaka no function, nothing to do. Because of Vitaka always with the object, isn't it? Vitaka function is to destroy or to introduce or to direct the mind to the object. So that's why object is a proximate cause, pradhana, we say. But Pali is no mention in that one because I think it's easy to understand. Okay, so right now I think Vitaka is enough to understand. So we go to the next one, second one, Vichara, isn't it? So Vichara is wondering, to wonder or wondering. So more difficult, I think. What is in the Vitaka is thinking? Vichara is wondering what's different. English translation, I think, sometimes not very clear. Not very clear. But Pali is more clear, I think. So Vitaka and Vichara is very, very similar in technical things in Abhidhamma. Little different. Little different. It's very similar. But there is a little different. Vitaka and Vichara. So Vichara is a continuous examination of the mind on the object. That's why Vichara, when we translate in the Abhidhamma, Vichara is a sustained application, not initial application. The difference is application, applying the mind, isn't it? Application means applying the mind, both of them, Vitaka or Vichara or whatever. Application. Application means apply the mind to the object. Yeah, but the different, little different is Vitaka is initial application only first time. Yeah, when we ring the bell, the first sound and later sound is different. The Buddha give the example like this. The Buddha give many examples here because I think very similar. Similar. They are very similar metaphor. That's why the Buddha give them many examples here. The song is when we ring the bell, the first song and the later song different. When we strike the bell, first it's like a Vitaka, and then so like this is a Vichara. And another one the Buddha explained, but they try to fly. First, the rest on the tree, the bird, and then starting fly, trying to fly. At that time, very the wind they move strongly, but already in the sky, they don't need many power to wing, flicking to wing, flicking the wing. Yeah, like this. Really different. So the Pali mention, Vichara is like a new Machana. In Pali, Anumajana means examination, examine. Yeah, Anumachana. Yeah, Anumachana means like examination, examine. Examine means we kind of investigate. That's why Bujinga, 7 kind of Bujinga, remember? Sati Sambojin, Dhamma Vichaya, Vichara. Yeah, examination. So the vichara is a kind of examination. It's mind. It's mind means investigate. Yeah, investigate again and again and again. Yeah, not just only thinking. So wondering is not good translation, not the exact meaning of the Pali vichara. Vichara is a kind of the examination again and again. Like the Buddha, another example is the flower, the bean. Yeah. Being such the flower first time directly go to the flower, it look like the Vitaka. But after reaching the flower, the bee, investigate which flower is very good nestle. They investigate, isn't it? Like this. Which are like this? Yeah. So the Buddha here is a give example of many things. Yeah. So far, and the rendering for Vitaka and Vichara initial and sustain. Initial means the first time application, first time applying the consciousness to the object. Vichara is not first time. Sustain meaning is again and again. Because sometimes, mind just put in the object, it's not, mind cannot stay on the object, isn't it? Mind easily move to the different object, isn't it? For beginner, it's very obvious. For beginner, try to focus on the breathing in and out. Very difficult. Mind don't want to go stay on the breathing in and out. Go to the other. Trying to run away like this. Huh? So vichara without vichara, easily go run away. So that's why vichara is another manifest working. Sustain. The meaning is sustain. Yeah, sustainable program we say, and nowadays it's very popular. Huh? We need somebody. They say, "Oh, we need sustainable program." Sustainable meaning is second the background. Not background. We need the second option to do something like this, but not exactly saying, but we put the mind into the object. That's all. But our nature of mind is not enough to stay only made in object. We need sustain application, sustain apply. That sustain apply make by the vichara. Vichara keep putting the mind into the object. No, never go away. Stay here like this. A babysitter, sometimes babysitter the baby. Here, don't go. Like this. Vichara is like this. So that's why in English translation they translate initial obligation and sustain obligation. They translate like this. Yeah. So both of them should be distinguished like this. So the Buddha is, I already told you, like a bee. Like a bee alighting on the lotus flower is a vitaka. But like a gyration around the lotus flower is a vichara. Gyration means going around the lotus flower. First time going to the lotus flower is like the vitaka. But after reaching the lotus flower, looking around, gyration, flying, cycle. The bee nature is like this. Bee is looking around the flower, which one is a very good nester. They know, and then they take the nester like this. So the vichara is also like this. So not very different, but little different. Application. I mean, applying the mind to the object, same. But Vitaka is initial, first time applying the mind to the object. Finish. But later, keep on applying the object, applying the mind to the object is vichara. Like the investigate. Something happened, many investigating we need. Because, one investigate is not enough. Like this. So the nature of mind, when we practice meditation, mind is like like a very wild monkey, want to go one after another tree, never stay on the one tree, isn't it? Like this. Our mind going to many objects. So to stay only one object, we need Vitaka and Vichara. Vitaka just first introduce the mind to the object. But Vichara, you stay on the object. No move, don't go away. Like this. Like command like this. Vichara make like that's why our mind stay on the meditation object. Not to go away. Go to the other different object. Yeah. That's a vichara. So I think they are very similar, little different. Maybe when you practice meditation, you can just these two different. You can see yourself. You can prove yourself. Sometimes we take eyes like this, or vichara like this. It's different. There's a difference. We will see during the practice of meditation. Yeah, I think. Okay. So the vichara also we a little bit more explanation, like a flecking of the bat. I already told you. Flecking meaning is moving the wing. Yeah. When first time flying, so flecking means moving the wing with a great effort. So there is like a vitaka, isn't it? But vichara is already in the sky. No need too much flecking of the wing. And another example the Buddha gave a drum. When we beating the drum or bell, first time beating is like a vitaka. And then like a vibration after beating, keep vibration keep on. So this is kind of vichara. So first run the bell, first sound is a vitaka. Like this, continue, keep on. That's why the vichara. Yeah. So that is example that all mind reach to the object because of vitaka. And all mind keep staying on the object because of vichara. Yeah. That's different. That's different. So that's why the like beating of the drum or bell is faster. Vitaka and vibration keep on vibration or keep on sound is a vichara. Vichara also jhana feta, isn't it? Vitaka also jhana feta, vichara also jhana feta. So What is the difference? The difference is Vitaka is opposite of the Vitaka. Vitaka opposite is not Vichikisha. Vichikisha, the Vichara opposite. Vichara is opposite of the Vichikisha. Doubt. Vitaka opposite is. Yeah. Uddhacca. Yeah. So different. Opposite is also different, isn't it? The Vitaka opposite is the wondering. The Vichara opposite is a doubt. Doubt means cannot make the decision. Cannot make the decision at the time. Okay. So what is it? The four things to know about the Vichara. So Vichara is such implication, but characteristic of Vichara is in Pali is Anapana Patipaka Nimitta. No. Aramananu Michana. Aramananu Machana Lakano. Aramana here Aramana is example is Anapana Patipaka Nimitta for the meditator. That's just an example. So continue pressure into occupation with the object or continue stalking of the object. We call vichara. So vichara is kind of that one. So continue pressure into the object. I mean the vichara is working, keep staying with the object. So mind has no chance to go away from that object at the time. Yeah. And then the function of the vichara is atta sajata nuyojana raso. Tatta sajada nuyo. Sajada means associated manifest, associated phenomena or matter stage. Anuyojana. Nuyojana meaning is sustained implication. Anu means again and again. That means anu means again and again. Yojana means together. Again and again together. That means a sustained application. That's why our mind can stay on the meditation object for a long time, isn't it? Sometimes 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. We can stay on the meditation object for a long time because of the vichara. And the manifestation, very obvious understanding, Pachupatthana is Chittasa Anubandhana. Pachupatthano. Anubandhana means binding or anchoring. The phenomena is a manifest and the mind, consciousness, in the object. Chittasa Anubandhana. Anubandhana means time together with mind and object. So we see vichara in our mind like this. Okay, so I go to. Okay, so the Vidaka Vichara we should understand that way. So the Vichara is kind of the make it investigate the object. Yeah. So in our daily usage, we say like this. Vitaka is just thinking. Just thinking is sometimes no investigate, just think. But investigating means a more deep thinking, isn't it? So if you want to understand in our daily usage, is Vitaka is just thinking. Vichara is more deep thinking, kind of the investigating. Understand? Yeah, so when we practice meditation, yeah, that's why first time we try to focus on the every mind and body and mind, but not clearly understanding. Buddha said every single moment there is a process of body and mind. Nothing. Only every single moment there's only body and mind. There's nothing. But we try to see them, but it's not clear, isn't it? But more and more again and again practice, more and more stronger with Chara. So we investigate more about the body and mind. What is the body? What is the mind? We more and more investigating, so more and more understanding. So Vichara is working with the understanding. So that's why here we understand Vichara is in our mind, or Vichara is not working in with our mind. It's when we understand the object, Vichara is working.
Santirana also.
Santirana? Santirana is the kind of the name or the consciousness. Santirana Chitta. You see, Chant. Yeah, this kind of the Santirana Chitta is working with Vitaka Vichara also. The other consciousness also working with the Vitaka Vichara. Yeah. So we will see later which are how many mind working or not. We will learn later. So yeah, but Sandhyana Chitta investigating consciousness. Yeah, also working with the mind, working with vichara. I mean, the other consciousness also working with the vichara. But investigating consciousness is cannot be understand the noble truth. Yeah. We use investigate Sandhyana Chitta, investigating consciousness. That investigating is not kind of the not kind of the like like a person who when you go to some office, the first counter is we call the ref session, isn't it? So ref session is just accept what you want to do or accept. No investigate. Who are you and what kind of thing you bring? But if you go inside, for example, you go to the very important place, you need the screen pass through. So they watching what you bring inside your bag, weapons or the knife or that means a kind of investigate. Detail. Who are you and what kind you bring? Is dangerous person or not? They investigate, isn't it? So investigating consciousness, the Sandhyana Chitta, the object come to us. Just receiving consciousness, just receive. Investigating consciousness is investigate is what is this? Like this. Not detail investigate. Yeah. What is this? Like this. So that's why the example, the Buddha gave the example. The Bhungachita is like as the person who sleep. So the person sleeping under the tree or the mango. So the mango fall down. So that meaning is like the object come to the eye door or some kind of door. Yeah. And then wake up the person because of fall down. So maybe breaking or vibration or maybe sound, he has a sense. He wake up. So wake up is kind of the avajana, panchadara avajana. Panchadara avajana meaning is abiding consciousness. Abiding consciousness arise. After that, let's see. Samprachana, yeah. And then investigate. What is it? Santirana. Just what is it? Just not. I mean, not detail investigating. But we translate like this. Santirana English translation investigating consciousness, not investigate like the case crime or investigating detail. More detail is not like that. More detail investigating is only wisdom can do that. Understand? Yeah, so investigating consciousness, yeah, Santirana Chitta is we say like this, but just only very roughly investigate. What is this? What is this? Just what it is. Yeah.
Just movement, mind.
Yeah. 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 So here, vichara is more detailed. Working with the mind, many kind of mind. I mean, the 66 kind of mind. working. So that investigating is more than more close to the wisdom. We have a power. We get the power of wisdom because of the investigating. Again and again and again and again. Investigate. Yeah, with the vichara. Yeah, more we understand the nature of the object, body and mind, the four Mahabuddha and other different kind. We can easily understand it finally understand it. So vichara is strongly support to the wisdom. Yeah. But investigating consciousness and vichara is not saying. We say investigating consciousness just receive just curiosity of the mind. What is this? Curiosity is a kind of the investigate. Yeah. The person is very curious. So you want to know everything. That means a little bit kind of that person has a investigate, want to know, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so go to the next one. After vichara, what is this? Dimokha, isn't it? The next one is a dimokha. And dimokha also we made the decision.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm
Another-
thinking, yeah.
I know you think. Because the English translation is Sampradechana, Sandhyana, and Otavana. Yeah, Otavana we say the determining consciousness. So we confuse all the Dimokha. Dimokha is so here translate Dimokha as a very generally means release. But literally means release not. Release means release the mind on the object. The meaning is we try to make a decision. Trying to make the decision, our mind release the object. The meaning is
Vipassanā mind is before the Vipassanā
yeah,
rising.
That's right.
Dimokha.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Dimokha is
Dimokha is not mind. Dimokha is working with the mind. Manifesta working with the mind. But everything we need the decision. Everything. When you see the object means maybe visible object, maybe sound. So we need. Finally, we made the decision, isn't it? Or that sound is good or bad. That sound is beautiful or not. That sound is my son, my sister, my brother, my daughter song. Make a decision finally, isn't it? After hearing. Yeah. So there's a lot of the decision we made in our mind. Decision is decision. But consciousness make a decision. That decision is to arise the wholesome consciousness or unwholesome consciousness. That consciousness is we call Otavana, determining consciousness. That's working. In the process of mind. in the process of mind, viticcitta, viticcitta. But here Democrat make a decision. It's not, you know, more. I think more titi. More titi, because my investigate mean we all mind have a not just only seeing, not just only hearing, everything. We make a decision, isn't it?
But decision all the time.
Decision all the time. When we get whatever, kind of things, we make decision, isn't it?
This is Pakinaka. This is Pakinaka. Not all the time.
Yeah, but we think in our daily life we think, oh, I make a decision like this, but sometimes we cannot make the decision. I mean, decision meaning is for example, if you have a doubt, Vichikecha, could you make the decision at the time? So that's why the Buddha mentioned Vichikecha look like the when you are in the junction. You don't know that place, so you don't know which way is the right way. But right now you are in the junction, so confused. You cannot make the decision, isn't it? So that means we cannot make all the time. We cannot make the decision. Sometimes we didn't. Sometimes don't need. Can't make the decision. I mean, mostly we make it. I think we will later we were more clear. 78 kind of consciousness make a decision, has power because of the Abhidhamma cards working with them. But 11 kind of consciousness cannot make a decision. No decision, but keep on doing.
No experience. No experience.
No experience?
Cannot.
No experience means no feeling? Huh? Or before? You mean the language you don't know? The language, yeah, kind of that, yeah, kind of thing. Because we don't know. So these manifest are more difficult to understand. I think more because they are working with some kind of consciousness. They are not working some kind. That's why we call particular manifest Pakinaka. Yeah, Chisasika. Huh? Okay. So it's the democratic chief characteristic is a decision or choosing. So it's opposite to the Vichikecha. So that means a democrat never ever working with the Vichikecha. Because naturally they are opposite. Yes. Doubt is no decision. But Vichikecha, democrat is to make a decision, isn't it? So it made the decision, just this one. In Pali, imewati sanithana karana. Sanithana means decision. Karanam means making the decision. Imamewati means all this is. So finally make a understand all this is this one, that one. Understanding, because of the understanding we make a decision. But sometimes understanding meaning is no wisdom. Yeah. Understanding meaning is a maybe different understanding. Meaning is maybe this is a true or maybe sometimes not true, but we understand this is a truth, isn't it? That's why we have a lot of yeah, very funny. I'm invited to the house. So after Dhamma talk, I'm okay. Finish the Dhamma talk, so you can ask a question. Any question if you have doubt. So the person who, I have no doubt, reply to me. I surprised. Oh, maybe that person don't understand the doubt. Doubt is not. Usually we use doubt is generally saying doubt. But I mean, the doubt means with the Dharma. But the person misunderstanding, I think, simultaneously respond, oh, no, we don't have doubt. Like this. Huh? Yeah. So that's why, sometimes we have understanding is not wisdom. We understand something, we understand. But maybe this is correct, maybe this is wrong. But we understand this one according our own view sometimes. Yeah. Wisdom is not like this, isn't it? Wisdom is really, really right, correct all the time. But sometimes we understand it, sometimes not right. Isn't it? Yeah, so the daily usage is a little bit different than the Abhidhamma usage. Abhidhamma usage more specified meaning. Daily usage generally same. Yeah. So here I think Adhimokkha we say decision. So decision is a consciousness, also determining consciousness. And then manifesto also decision manifesto with Adhimokkha. Maybe you confused. Isn't it? So the nature of the process of mind, mostly the very interesting thing is that mostly you learn the chapter 5, the process of mind, witty, chapter 5, isn't it? So there's a process of mind is the kamavachara process of mind. Oh no, sorry. Panchadvara, Vitichitta. The process of mind in 5 things do. Eye do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, and body do. Just 5. And the last one, the process of mind in mind do. Manodvara, which is, isn't it? So these two kind, roughly we say 2 kind of process of mind in our life, working all the time. They cannot, separate. For example, when we hear the sound, like heater running, right now we hear the sound coming out, ear consciousness arises, and then the process of mind, the avoiding consciousness, ear consciousness, receiving consciousness, investigating consciousness, and determining consciousness, isn't it? All the time continue like this. So in the five things too, all the time investigating determining consciousness. But in the mind, you see, mind is no determine, no need determining consciousness, isn't it? But go into the wholesome or unwholesome very quickly. So the nature is different. I mean, the determining consciousness mostly in five things too, not mind. So we need to, but compare Dimoka here, Mandafeda. Dimoka Mandafeda is working with many kind of mind in five things too, and also in the mind. So we need to understand like this. So Dimoka is more, I think more influence when we made the decision. Dimoka has more influence in our decision than the determining consciousness. A determining consciousness is important to appear the wholesome or unwholesome consciousness in the five sense tool. But mind is no need, isn't it? Yeah. And compare like this, yeah. So the more we have a knowledge, we compare and we put many information, yeah, to understand more clearly, yeah, like this. That's why I'm trying the second time teaching this chapter 2 like this. Yeah. Okay. So it's the demo car compared to the judge in the court. In the court, the judge make a decision, is it? So make a decision. The case just just make a decision all the time in the court. So like this, demo car make a decision in our mental response in our daily life. So it's a compared to another Buddhism where the steady pillar went to its unwavering state. So the Adhimokha is a kind of the pillar, very deep, putting in the ground. So stable, more stable. That's why make a decision. A stable mind make a Dhimokha more stable. So that's why Dhimokha make a decision. This is right, this is wrong. But right and wrong is not, I think not, Dhimokha cannot make this one. More, Dhimokha just supporting to the wisdom. Wisdom finally decision. Yeah, this is right, this is wrong. This is correct, this is not correct. So the more important thing is you know everything's working together. So that's why the soul theory is totally wrong. The Buddha all the time point out the soul. Mostly the long ago, even though the Buddha, before the Buddha time, long ago, the people they think there's a soul, something, there's something, but just like here we learning many mind manifestors working together. They're supporting each other, to finish the kind of the performance. They're working together. One person cannot do that. All things working together to perform kind of thing. So that's the Buddha, the first person. The Buddha is the first person declare the world anatta. Anatta is no soul theory. No soul theory means many things working together. Everything is important to do that kind of performance. So anatta vada, we call in Pali, anatta vada. Yeah. So the more understanding like this here, many times. So Dhimmoka also that makes sense. So Dhimmoka make a decision. That decision meaning is, I think, strongly supporting to the wisdom, because wisdom may find a decision. This is correct. This is really true. Okay, so we already 2:30, so we will stop here. I think next week we continue later. There's a Dhimmoka, Vidya, Chanda, Piti, the three we left. Okay, thank you very much for your watching. So yes, the more important thing is why we need to learn Abhidhamma, because we have to understand, isn't it? We have to understand very complicated system of our body and mind. Very fast and very many things working together, like the spaceship, many things working together to travel in the universe. Not easy, isn't it? Like this in our the round of river Sansara, very long journey. Our process of body and mind, very complicated way. So the more we clearly understand the nature of body and mind, the more we can easily to stop the samsara, wrong or rebirth, again and again. That's why the Buddha mentioned there's only anattavada, no soul theory. The Buddha, first time the Buddha declared to the world. So many leader, the religious leader, they don't believe. They against the Buddha. But the Buddha just mentioned that the natural phenomenon. This is not the law of Buddha. This is a natural law. The Buddha trying to teach only natural law. We have to follow. We cannot against it. Yeah. So that's why Abhidhamma is trying to understand the natural law, not the other thing. Yeah. So, okay. So the more Buddha teachings stay longer and longer in the universe, the more benefit from the teaching of Buddha. So that's why we wish the Buddha teaching stay longer and longer. Buddha Sasanam Chidantidadu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chidantidadu. Buddha Sasana Chirantidadu. Buddha Sasana Chirantidadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you. See you next time. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.